Good morning all of you. Welcome to my YouTube channel Manu Sir's Institute. Today I am going to start chapter 12, that is Heron's formula. Okay. In this chapter we will discuss about the areas and perimeters of different figures, that is triangle, square, rectangle, parallelogram and everything. So Heron's formula is all about to find the areas of those triangle whose height and base is not mentioned. Okay, this formula will be used to find the area of those triangle whose height and bases are not mentioned in the question. Okay, first of all I will teach you all the basic things about the area and perimeter of different triangles, then we will start the Heron's formula topic. Okay, so first of all I want to give you the formula for area and perimeter of right angle triangle. Okay, the first triangle is right angled triangle. In right angle triangle, the diagram will be something like this. Suppose ABC is the triangle, and remember the L shape will be 90 degree. Always the L shape will be 90 degree. Okay, any L shape or T shape, if it is given in the diagram, then take it as 90 degree directly. Okay, so here angle B is 90 degree, remember. So for this type of triangle where 90 degree angle is given in the question already, for this type of triangle it is easy to find the area. Area is half into base into height. Okay, that is we can say area equals to half into base is the bottom line. Remember, always the base is the bottom line, that is BC, into height is the standing line, that is AB. So area is half into base into height. This is the formula for right angle triangle. Okay, and perimeter is sum of all sides. Okay, perimeter is sum of all side. What do you mean by perimeter? Perimeter means boundary of any figure. Any figure, that means either square, rectangle, triangle, any figure if it is given, you have to find out the perimeter, means just add their sides. So here the perimeter will be AB plus BC plus AC. Okay, sum of three side or sum of all side. So whenever it is asking find the perimeter of any figure, triangle, square, anything, just add the sides of the figure. Okay, you will get its perimeter. So this is all about area and perimeter of right angle triangle. Now second triangle is equilateral triangle. What do you mean by equilateral triangle? Equilateral triangle in which all sides and all angles are equal. Okay, in any equilateral triangle, suppose this is an equilateral triangle, here all the sides will be equal, that is AB is equals to BC is equals to AC. Okay, suppose this is 5 centimeter, this also will be 5 centimeter, this side also will be 5 centimeter. So in equilateral triangle means all the sides will be equal. Suppose this is 10, this is also 10, this side is also 10, and all angles are equal. All angles are equal, that means if this is 60, this is also 60, this is also 60. It is confirmed that you will get each angle 60 degree, not more than 60, not less than 60, remember. Okay, so the area of this triangle, area of equilateral triangle is, remember, root 3 by 4 a square. Okay, root 3 by 4 a square, or area equals to root 3 by 4 side square. Okay, equilateral triangles area is root 3 by 4 a square or root 3 by 4 side square. What is A? A is side of triangle. Okay, A is the side of triangle. Suppose this side is A, I am taking, this will also be A, this will also be A, that's why I have taken A square, that is side square. Okay, remember. So area of any equilateral triangle is root 3 by 4 A square. Suppose the side is 5, you write here 5 square. Suppose the side is given 10, you take it as 10 square. Okay, very easy to find. Now the perimeter. As already I told you, what will be the perimeter? Perimeter of any figure is sum of all sides. Okay, sum of all sides. That is, perimeter of this triangle will be AB plus BC plus AC. By adding three sides, we have got the perimeter of equilateral triangle. Okay. Now the third one is isosceles triangle. What do you mean by isosceles triangle? In an isosceles triangle, any two sides will be equal and their base angles are equal. Okay, in any isosceles triangle, if two sides are equal, then their base angles are equal. Getting? Suppose AB is equals to AC, AB is equals to AC, then angle B will be equals to angle C, because this line is joined up to here. So these two base angles are equal. One more diagram. Suppose this is an isosceles triangle A, B, C, and suppose these two sides are equal. So their base angles, where it has joined up to AB, it has joined. So these two angles will be equal. Getting? So their base angles are equal. Now, what is the area of this triangle? Area of isosceles triangle will be, here also we have to write half into base into height. Okay, area of this triangle also half into base into height. Why? Because we don't have any particular formula to find the area of isosceles triangle. Next, area of isosceles triangle is half into base. We know it is bottom line BC. What about height? Will it be height? No, because this is a bend line. Always the straight line is the height. Okay, remember, this type of bend line never you take as height. Getting? Always the standing line, straight line will be the height. Is there any straight line here given in the triangle? No. So in these cases we have to draw one height here. Okay, that is, this will be the height. Suppose D, this is 90 degree. So here AD will be the height. Remember? Getting? Whenever there is no height given in the triangle, you have to find the value of the height of the triangle, then you find out the area. Without that, you don't take these two sides as height. Okay, band lines, slanted lines are never taken as height, remember. Okay, next, perimeter. Perimeter is the same for all the figure I said. Perimeter means boundary, sum of all sides, sum of all the sides. So perimeter is AB plus BC plus AC. This is the perimeter of this triangle. That means this is the perimeter of all the triangle AB, BC plus CA. Or you can write PQ, QR plus RP. Okay, like this you will be getting the area of the perimeter of any triangle. Okay, now the last and most important triangle is scalene triangle, where no sides are equal. Okay, in a scalene triangle, no sides will be equal. The length of all the sides will be different, remember. Okay, so in a scalene triangle, the sides will be different for any of the triangle. Okay, now then how to calculate the area of this triangle? So for this triangle, there is a formula which is called as Heron's formula. Okay, so remember, if all the three sides are different, you take it as A, B, C. Mark the sides as A, B, C, small letters. Okay, either you write A, B, C from here, either you write A, B, C from here, no problem. But all the different sides should be marked with A, B, C. Okay, now the Heron's formula, it is given that, first of all you have to find out S. S is A plus B plus C by 2. Okay, what is the formula of S? S is A plus B plus C by 2. If it is 5, 6, 7, just add 5 plus 6 plus 7 divided by 2. Like that you will calculate S. Okay, what is S? S is semi-perimeter. Okay, S is semi-perimeter. Semi-perimeter means half of the perimeter. If the perimeter is 50, S you can write 50 by 2, that is 25. If the perimeter of the triangle is 100 by 2, that is 50. Okay, S is called as semi perimeter. What are ABC? ABC are the sides of a triangle. Okay, ABC are what? ABC are the sides of the triangle. Now the Heron's formula is, this is the symbol for area. Okay, this is the symbol for area. Area equals to S minus A, S minus B, S minus C square root. Okay, this is the area formula for any of the scalene triangle, remember, and this is called as Heron's formula. Okay, you have to use Heron's formula to calculate the area for any scalene triangle. Okay, perimeter is same, sum of all the sides, as you know. So perimeter is sum of all sides. Getting? Sum of all sides. I am giving you an example to understand the formula. Find the area of a triangle whose sides are 40 meter, 24 meter and 32 meter. So I have drawn a small triangle. Suppose PQR is the triangle and the longest side is 40 meter, little smaller one is 32 and the smaller one is the 24 meter. Okay, so I have just represented the side on the triangle. Now, as I said, we will be taking as A, B and C. We will be marking all the three sides as A, B, C. Okay, so the sides of the triangle are A equals to 24, B equals to 40 and C equals to 32. Okay, so I have mentioned these three sides as A, B, C. Now we will use Heron's formula to calculate the area. So first of all, always you find out S, the value of S. S equals to A plus B plus C by 2. Okay, what is A? A is 24, B is 40, C is 32 divided by 2. Okay, so A plus B plus C by 2. Now add all the things and divide by 2. Addition of this is 96 divided by 2. 96 by 2 is 48. So the value of S is 48. Now we will use the formula. Area equals to S minus A, S minus B, S minus C square root. Okay, what is S? S is 48. 48 minus A is how much? A is 24 bracket 48 minus B is how much? B is 40. S 48 minus C is how much? C is 32 square root. Okay, now for 48 will be as it is. 48 minus 24 is 24. Write multiplication sign. 48 minus 40 is 8. Write multiplication sign. 48 minus 32 is 16. Okay, so we got this much value as multiplication. Now the important part is, remember that no need of multiplying all the values, otherwise you will get a bigger value and you won't able to find out the square root of that. Okay, so never multiply the value, always you find out the LCM of these numbers. So LCM of 48 is 224, 212, 26, 23, 3, 1. Okay, so the LCM of 48 is this much we got. So in place of 48 I will write, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, that is 4 times 2 into 3, 1 3 we got. Okay, into what is the LCM of 24? Suppose I will hide this. Okay, from here we will get the LCM of 24, that is 2 12, 2 6, 2 3, 3 1. So how many 2 we got? 3 2 we got and 1 3 we got. Okay, 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So this is the LCM of 24. Now what is the LCM of 8? LCM of 8 is 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. What is the LCM of 16? 16 is 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. So this much we got the LCM of these numbers. Okay, find out the LCMs properly, then only you will able to get the correct answer, remember. Okay, now what you have to do, arrange all the 2 together and all the 3 together. So how many 2 are there? 4 2 are there. 1 2 3 4. This is over. How many 2 are there? 3 2 are there. 1 2 3. Okay, this is also over. Now again how many 2 are there? Again 3 2 are there. 2 3. Okay, again how many 2 are there? 4 2 are there. 1 2 3 4. Okay, now how many 3 are there? 2 3s are there. Okay, 2 3s are there. Just arrange and count how many numbers you wrote, whether all the numbers are correctly you have written or not. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. So all the 16 numbers we wrote properly. Now the important part is find out common between two numbers, that is find out the pairing numbers and write one number outside. Out of this one we will write, out of this one again you write, out of this one, out of this pair 1, out of this pair 1, out of this pair again 1, out of this pair again write 1 2, out of this pair one number. Now square root will be removed, as you have studied in the 8th class, that whenever square root is there, from the pairing number one number will come outside the square root and the square root will be removed. Suppose any number is left alone, any number is left alone inside the square root, then that number you write with the square root, don't take it outside the square root. Okay, now multiply this and get your answer. 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4 and 2 3s are 6. Okay, 4 4s are 16, 4 6s are 24. Multiply 16 and 24. 84 meter square. This is the area of the given triangle. Getting? So this much, so this many steps you have to follow to find the area of the triangle. Okay, it is very easy. When you will start the question, then you will able to understand. Okay, so after all basic things from the chapter which we have learned, now we will solve the question from the exercise by using the Heron's formula. Okay, in the first question of the exercise it is given a traffic signal board representing school ahead is an equilateral triangle. Okay, there is a signal board in this shape, that is equilateral triangle shape. Okay, and here it is written school ahead. Okay, this is a traffic signal board where school ahead is written, is an equilateral triangle with side A. The sides of the triangle is A. Okay, all the sides are equal as it is an equilateral triangle. By using Heron's formula, if its perimeter is 180 centimeter, the perimeter of the triangle is given, perimeter is 180 centimeter. What is perimeter? Perimeter means boundary of the triangle. If its perimeter is 180 centimeter, what will be the area of the signal board? We have to find out what is the area of this signal board. Okay, this much area we have to find out, the signal board's area. So already I have given you the area of equilateral triangle is, area is root 3 by 4 a square. This is very easy formula to calculate the area of this triangle. For this question you have to use Heron's formula to find the area of this triangle. Remember, Heron's formula can be used to find the area of any triangle, either it is equilateral, right angle, scalene, isosceles, obtuse angle, acute angle, any triangle. So first of all we will find out the side of the triangle. Okay, first of all we will find out the side of the triangle. Suppose the triangle is ABC. What is the perimeter? Perimeter is 180. What is the perimeter of a triangle I have given? Sum of all the side, that is AB plus BC plus AC equals to 180. Okay, in place of perimeter I wrote the formula, sum of three sides, AB plus BC plus AC. Okay, now what is AB? AB is A. What is BC? A. What is AC? A. All are equal because it is an equilateral triangle. A plus A plus A is 3A equals to 180. Divide 3 here. A equals to 180 degree by 3. That is 3 1 ja 3 6 ja 18. That means A we got 60 degree. How much we got A? A we got 60 degree. Okay. So whenever we will use Heron's formula, I told you first you write the sides of the triangle. So the sides of the triangle will be A is 60, B is also 60, C is also 60, because all the sides are equal. Suppose I will take this as A, this as B, this as C. All the sides are equal, so all the sides are 60 degree. Now find out the value of S. S is A plus B plus C by 2, that is 60 plus 60 plus 60 by 2 equals to 180 by 2 is 90. So S, value of S is 90 we got. Now we will use Heron's formula. Formula is area equals to S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. This is the Heron's formula. Okay. What is S? S is 90. 90 minus A is 60. 90 minus B is again 60. 90 minus C is again 60. So everywhere we will subtract 60 degree. Equals to 90 will be as it is. 90 minus 60 is 30. 90 minus 60 is 30. 90 minus 60 is 30. Okay. So this much we have got. As already I told you, wherever you will see pair of number, take out one outside the square root. So I will write out of these 230, 130 I will take outside. So how much is left inside the bracket? 90 into 30. Okay, between these two, one I have taken outside the square root. Now 90 can be written as 3 into 30. 33 is a 90 into one more 30 is there. Okay, already. Now out of these again one we have to take outside. 30 into 30. This 30 is already there. Out of these 230, 130 I will take outside the square root. So what is left inside the square root? This is single, so it will be left inside the square root. Now 30 into 30 is 3 3 is a 9. 900 root 3. That is 900 root 3 meter square is the area of the equilateral triangle. Okay, so this much is the area of the traffic signal board. Getting? So whenever you got any question, find out A, B, C, use the Heron's formula, find out the pair of numbers and take out one number outside the square root, then whatever is left inside the square root, leave it as it is, multiply the rest of the numbers. So we got 900 root 3. So this much is the area of the traffic signal board. Area of traffic signal board equals to 900 root 3 meter square.